right, now it is time to get into SmackDown, May 1st, 2003.
Oh, yes, the debut of Mr. America, brother. USA. I mean, 2003 is the ideal time for patriotism.
I mean, they were locked in.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And what a better way to celebrate this wonderful country than with this guy in a mask. But before we get to this guy in a mask, let's take a look at what was going on in the world of wrestling at the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter from April 28th, 2003. XWF will run another pay-per-view, this time based on the tag team title tournament they did, putting the Nasty Boys over on 5-4. We basically got zero reaction to the first XWF show, Meltzer says. So there was a tag title tournament that the Nasty Boys won.
Oh, so they were the champions of the world.
We didn't see that, I'm assuming, right? It feels like a million years ago now.
I don't remember them winning the tag titles ever.
I don't remember a tournament.
I don't remember much.
Yeah.
In TNA news, Meltzer says they've done a 10 times better job of building Jarrett versus Raven than WWE has done with Rock versus Goldberg. Meltzer says, when I first realized that a couple of weeks ago, it sounded like a good point. Now, it seems like I'm making fun of the Jarrett Raven buildup, saying it's only 10 times better than a negative number, which actually would be a 10 times larger negative number, which isn't what I meant.
Holy fuck. Like, dude, is it good?
He hates this Goldberg Rock build. Like, he thinks they, like, fucking completely fumbled with Goldberg's debut here.
Goldberg, is that the one where he speared him in the stomach and he said, oh?
Yeah, and then they fought, I think the next one, I don't know if it was right after, that is a great, like, that's what the sound he made.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty good. But then, like, they followed up with a Rock concert where, like, Goldberg spears Gilberg, Gawain Dill, something they know him as.
Gawain Dill?
Yeah, and then, like, there was something in the Observer, I didn't write it down, but I read it, that, like, there was... In the meeting about how they're handling Goldberg, they were mad because this is funny as fuck. I guess Goldberg at one point is standing next to Goldust, and Goldust was taller than him, so they were like, "Wow, we can't ever do that again."
You know, it's just, I mean, sometimes it can be difficult to come into a different company and there's like a whole bunch of goats around, and you have to figure out where you stand on this card. And it's below Goldust, buddy.
I mean, the real big gold one they already have. I don't know why they were even really bothering.
Why didn't they go to that first is a question that everyone should have been asking back then.
Goldust Goldberg?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
Goldust wins. Holy fuck, that would have changed wrestling forever.
Oh my, yes.
Oh my god, I mean, Goldust doesn't shatter dreams of Goldberg.
Holy shit. And
wow.
he wins off that? Doesn't do his finish?
Wow. Dude, that would have been different.
That would have changed a lot of lives, probably ours. Like, we'd probably look at wrestling. Wrestling would probably be a lot different if Goldust got that push there. And like, I mean, like, I agree. I don't see. I mean, you know, WWE wasn't handling the business that well in 03. You know, business was dying. So
yeah, sure. I mean, the smart play. Yeah, right. The smart play would be to scan the roster for anyone with a name close to Goldberg's and then go into that first. Goldust is definitely Goldust is definitely closer than The Rock. Understandable.
Well, that they probably had that same thought. They did have that thought at one point, James, when they were doing The Rock versus Shamrock. Like that was.
That's true. Yeah. Count Out versus Steve Austin.
Hey, you should go to our
Rock,
Patreon.
Rock.
$10 tier on our Patreon. We watched 1998 Survivor Series. You should watch that along with us if you enjoy this podcast. Continuing on here, Mr. America is now. This is fucking Meltzer writes here. I mean, and this is why he gets a bad rep. Mr. America is Hulk Hogan coming back with a mask doing the Midnight Rider gimmick. I mean, what is this?
I mean, you know, sometimes you're wrong, sometimes you're right. I don't really know.
Yeah, I guess, you know, that's like saying, you know, fucking Mabel was going to join the NWO. I mean, that's like crazy.
Yokozuna was going to get skinny and wear jeans.
well,
that's true.
That's an example of when he was right.
Sometimes you shoot for the stars, right? And like, you see him. You got some constellations up there.
There was an incident on the 412 house show in WWE, and well, I guess there was no other fucking company doing house shows in 03, in Montgomery, Alabama, but involving Bill DeMott and Nathan Jones. They wrestled each other that night on the house show. They had a heated argument, and Jack Lanza had to separate the two. Some say there is more heat on DeMott as the veteran than Jones, Benoit was frustrated because he felt Jones wasn't paying attention to him in the match, and there is a frustration among wrestlers thinking Jones hasn't shown the desire to improve in practice, but seems protected since he's Vince's pet project. Now, I'm going to side with Nathan Jones here because I just want to.
I mean, I can't imagine the match was more than like goddamn 4 minutes. So I'm like a little confused on how you could even get into a heated anything.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, what could Nathan Jones have not been listening to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't move from the moonsault. Don't kick me in the head that hard.
Nathan Jones definitely went up with that match.
He definitely won, and that's probably what the heat was really from.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm glad. And you don't get this kind of dissection on any other podcast. I mean, we get to the bottom of this shit
quickly.
Meltzer writes, sucks to be Coachman. Full stop. No, according to those backstage watching... According to those backstage watching at Raw last week, Vince on the headsets at the gorilla position was screaming at Coach all night that, you're blowing it! And Coach was so frazzled at times he was afraid to talk. That's fucking...
Was he even on the show?
I think he's... Yeah, because this was like the 3-man commentary booth, I think.
That would have been fucking hilarious if he's just yelling at him. He's not even on the show.
He's just in gorilla.
Yeah, super frazzled all night.
You're the reason Raw sucks right now.
Fuck!
I'm not on the show. What are you talking about?
That's the problem. From the Observer, May 5th, 2003, Vince McMahon held a meeting with almost all of the talent before the Backlash pay-per-view to emphasize what the agents and Jim Ross have been urging talent, which is a change in the style to a more mat-based, psychology-oriented product.
Slow it down.
That's what they're saying. The results are going to be more growing pains or actually non-growing educational pains, Meltzer says. It is far easier to appeal to the audience with a high-flying and faster-paced product, particularly the young male demo. Switching styles is even more dangerous because the 80s wrestling audience that understands that style they are trying to implement has largely been run off. The newest audience was weaned on dangerous spots, and with the company's economic indicators all falling, this would seem like the worst possible time for a change, but it is largely necessary. The Daredevil style of the last 5 years has left a legacy of both huge profits and of crippled bodies. Austin admitted in a WWE website interview that he has probably wrestled his last match due to neck problems. My neck sucks. That's what he said. He would be risking paralysis by continuing and didn't feel it was worth it. He needs 2 more discs fused in his neck, but isn't going to get surgery done at this time. Even with the surgery,
wrestling's over, man.
He wouldn't be able to return. Yeah, even this is probably a good call for him, even if he wasn't hurt.
He ain't getting beat. Yeah. This dude ain't been pitched a goddamn good storyline in damn near 4 years. He's probably like, yeah, whatever, man. Just I'm out.
He was having fun, but in terms of fucking wrestling, I'm sure what the fuck would he do? He was just a sheriff. He had a badge. That's awesome. But all right, I'm sick of this shit.
Storm, you piece of shit.
I'm gonna bury some upcoming talent, and then I gotta go.
If you're from Canada, get the fuck off my show.
Because his last match is Mania this year, I think. The Rock match.
Oh, okay,
so that's
sure.
already happened here.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So yeah, he's done until 2022, where he takes a suplex on the floor from
Benoit. Yeah.
That is fucking insane. There was heat on Booker, Van Dam, Test, and Stacy Keibler for arriving more than an hour late to the pay-per-view. All 4 missed the mandatory meeting, and Booker and Van Dam were traveling together, as were Test and Keibler, and all were in town the night before, which didn't help their plight. I mean, it happens
everywhere. They were in
everywhere.
town and they missed the meeting?
Oh, it happens everywhere, boys.
Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, I thought it was flight issues or something. No, they were just hanging out.
They do not give a shit.
Smoking weed.
Whoa, we got a pay-per-view? Am I on it? No. From the Observer, May 12th, 2003, in WWE News, more notes on Vince's meeting with the wrestlers before Backlash. As mentioned last week, he told the wrestlers to tone things down and work slower matches. He said that there is no longer any competition in wrestling, so they can tell stories in the ring and protect their bodies more. There is so much skepticism among the wrestlers nowadays.
Sharon Raven's happening in 6 days, asshole.
Because it was brought up that on one hand they tell the wrestlers this to slow down, tell stories, and protect their bodies, and then 3 days later announce a ladder match on the next pay-per-view.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think I don't even know if they were doing. I mean, there was definitely some guys that were working a high spot style back then for sure.
Sure. I mean, some guys are not letting it go.
Yeah, but like, I mean, the style. I mean, sorry guys, the style nowadays is way crazier than they could ever imagine.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
not even close, man. Yeah. What the fuck? Goldberg, this is fucking crazy. Goldberg put up a tape of his match with The Rock on his website the day after Backlash, and it was pushed in a lot of places to see Rock Goldberg match for free. He wasn't authorized to do so.
Oh,
and
man.
Why are you sighing? I have no idea why he did it. There wasn't as much heat over it as you think, only because they were careful to not ruffle his feathers. He was just asked to take it down. This one's for you, Tony. Triple H had a blurb in the Raw magazine about Shane Douglas.
Oh, shit. I'm going to steal all your shit? That's what he's saying?
This is 2003.
Sorry, I took all your shit.
Triple H says, look at a guy like Shane Douglas. He made a career out of blasting Ric Flair, saying Flair should have been teaching him and handing the torch to him. Why would Flair have given him anything? Shane Douglas was a bottom-of-the-card guy outside of ECW. He certainly wasn't in a position to be the next man in the business, but he will tell everybody under the sun that he was, and that Ric Flair held him back.
Talking about himself?
He's looking at a picture of Shane Douglas, and it's just him. I mean, I wonder how many people know how much of the game gimmick is the franchise.
It's the exact same gimmick.
I mean,
even the hat, he stole his hat.
Dude, if you look at Shane Douglas in like 99, maybe sooner, he's just like that's what Triple H looks like. Like, fucking everything. It's so weird to go back and look at it. It's like, hey, what the fuck is this? Last two things here. This one's a sad one. I wish I had a time machine. Ultimo Dragon reports to WWE on May 18th after this coming weekend in Mexico. The reason he's coming to WWE, this is even sadder, even though odds are he won't be treated nearly this with the same respect as he is in Japan.
Keep going.
Sorry, I just got sent a crazy picture of Ric Flair from James
Douglas.
So anyway, Ultimo Dragon's coming to the company. I'll put that picture in the Patreon video version. Ultimo Dragon's coming to the company, and the reason he wants to come to WWE is that from his childhood, his goal was to wrestle in Madison Square Garden. Now, if you recall, Ultimo Dragon did wrestle in Madison Square Garden.
He did, how'd that go?
At WrestleMania 20, where he came out on the stage and he slipped and fell on his ass.
Wow, why do I remember that? I don't remember. Yeah, wow.
I mean,
okay,
well, that was a forum GIF legend.
Yeah, I mean, that was the saddest day ever.
Oh.
And like to think that he came here, did fuck all, and all he wanted to do was wrestle there, and on the biggest stage, the biggest show, he fell on his ass.
Dude, that stage was slippery looking. It was shiny.
Awesome though.
It was fucking sick as fuck. I mean, it looks cool as fuck in the games too. Like Kane's entrance on that was sick as hell, burning buildings. It was awesome. Last thing here, the original name for Rene Dupree and Sylvain Grenier as a tag team was going to be Le Coq. The story about how they got the name, and there are a few insiders who will find this partly funny, or this part really funny, excuse me, not partly funny, this is hilarious, Meltzer says, that someone from Creative was watching OVW and heard Dupree in an interview say Viva la Resistance and just decided that would be better. So, until he said that on OVW, these guys were debuting on Raw as Le Coq, spelled L-A space C-O-E QUE.
Okay.
Yes.
I thought, for some reason my brain just said, why not? Yeah, this is L.A. Cock. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Well, that is it for the Wrestling Observer portion of this. Now let's talk about WWE SmackDown May 1st, 2003.
right, now let's jump into SmackDown.
Dude, I always write that down. I write BLU.
I do too.
I wrote intro.
Oh my
Only from
God,
this era.
Big Show is back.
Oh, hungry.
Dude, I could have. Is that all they did with Big Show's storylines? They slowed everything down?
Dude, he's so big. You see how big this guy is?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of frames. I gotta slow this shit down.
So Big Show smacked Rey Mysterio attached to a gurney onto the ring post at Backlash, and his head just...
And he let go.
Yeah, his head just smacks the ground.
Yeah, they slowed down the shot of it, and they keep the audio in, so you just hear Taz and Michael Cole just in slow motion.
So then we get the intro for SmackDown, which, of course, is still the beautiful people. I say it every time, but yeah, the branding is just awesome in this era. The glass breaking and the fist, and just everything looks really, really cool here. The sound effects are iconic. The slowed down Big Show, always commentary. Oh my God.
Whoever came up with that, that's inspired. Everything Big Show does evil-wise has to be slowed down.
So tonight we have Tori Wilson and Sable versus Dawn Marie and Nydia. That's the first match announced on the card.
Huge tag team match, they say. That's like a big angle they're doing here.
Yes, and that's going to be paid off at Judgment Day, hopefully, right?
Playboy. Oh, yeah, probably you're right.
Piper's Pit is tonight with Mr. America, his debut here on SmackDown.
Dude, more exciting, Piper's Pit. I know James is going crazy for Piper's Pit. He loves that.
This one gets a pass, Tony.
It was an OG.
Yeah.
It was an OG.
Oh, yeah, it's an OG.
Okay. Yeah, all right, I get you.
Yeah, that's fair. And Piper's cool, and we get to see Sean O'Hare, so that's always fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'll take it.
Los Guerreros versus Matt Hardy and Shannon Moore is up here next.
Crash Holly, also, who is a moron.
Yes, he's in training. He's reading the manual, and he's trying to become a Mattitude follower.
Los Guerreros come out here with the tag titles, and I write down tag champs. I don't backspace it because it was too much work. And I wrote,
that down too.
I lied. They're not the tag champs. They just stole the belts.
Dude, also it says they do Viva La Raza and hairdryer sound effects. I feel like that's every intro from Los Guerreros also. Viva La Raza. That's
this era of SmackDown.
The crowd track is going nuts here. Wow. Yeah,
every time Viva La Raza.
Dude, yeah, the track's going nuts the whole night. There's actually a moment later in the evening where it splits the track. I'll talk about it when we get there.
Really? I don't know if I caught that.
Yeah,
okay.
there was. Do you watch with headphones on?
I do.
Okay, yeah, you can hear it in headphones. I'm not sure if you can hear it on like a speaker or something, but you can definitely hear it in headphones. I'll talk about it.
If you mention it, I'm sure I'll know. Also, I think this is definitely not the Viva La Raza theme that like Eddie finishes off with.
No.
Latino Heat. Chavito Heat.
Yeah, it's like an early version.
So Eddie and Chavo, yes, they stole the tag titles at Backlash. They lost the match against the world's greatest tag team, but they ended up just stealing the tag titles.
Matt Hardy comes out, as you said, with Shannon Moore and Crash Holly. Matt's Matt fact is, have you read Matt's new book? And Taz just out loud, he doesn't read that. You see it on screen, and Taz out loud says, "Yes, I have." And they move on.
Now, how did you see that?
And yes, as James said, Crash Holly is a Mattitude follower in training. And Taz says, well, you learned from Shannon Moore, that makes you a moron. And Cole says, well, you know a lot about morons. And Taz says, oh, okay, that's nice. Nice way to start off the show. You better be worried when Enrique Iglesias finds out you took his dry cleaning.
Dude, it cuts to Michael Cole. He's just got this crazy shirt on.
He got so tilted.
Dude, the way he said it, the way he said it, you got to worry about what he's going to say. He's like, who? Enrique Iglesias. All right.
What, are you not even listening to me? Watch the friggin' match.
Dude.
You got so tilted, he just thought of the first thing right away.
This feels like early Taz commentary because there's times where he's like kind of lost here.
He's trying his hardest. He's doing his thing.
It's fun still.
So Eddie comes in here and beginning of the match tells Matt Hardy to kiss his ass to start things off here.
Slaps his ass.
Matt Hardy is the Cruiserweight champion, and he is in a storyline right now where he is on a strict diet currently trying to stay under the cruiserweight limit, or else he will have to drop the championship.
Did you hear this conversation between Cole and Taz about this?
I heard him talking about the diet.
Dude, okay. Cole says what you said. He says Matt's trying to keep his weight down for the cruiserweight limit. And Taz says, this is what, I swear to God, this is what Taz says.
Yeah, you did. I wrote this down too, yeah.
Taz says, yeah, you know, he's been sucking down that lobster sauce. And yeah, man, he's been having that lobster sauce and stuff. What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Crash Holly better take away the lobster sauce.
Dude. That's nice.
What's a freaking mess?
Did he talk
Oh my God, Tony. Oh my God.
Talking about Crash Holly being an herbivore?
Dude, this is right out. There's a fucking whole tag match going on. Taz says, you know, Crash has been on a diet. He's a vegetarian. And Cole says, oh, he doesn't eat meat? And Taz says, I didn't say Crash don't eat no meat. He's
a carnivore.
but he eats a lot of salad. And Cole says, oh, he's an herbivore. And Taz says, yeah, he tosses salad.
He tosses salads.
He yells it. He says, yeah, he tosses salad. And he doesn't like tomatoes in it. He likes cucumbers.
He loves cucumbers. What the hell are you talking about, Taz?
Laying it on thick, Taz.
Yeah. And he likes balls.
Yeah. No, I got that down.
Oh, that's nice.
So he doesn't eat meat? I never said that.
I never said that.
Why is everything a federal case with you? All right, so Eddie and Chavo hit a tag move where they lock up Shannon's legs and toss him to a bump. I always think that's a cool looking move.
That is cool.
It is cool, yeah.
Crash hits Eddie with the book while the ref is distracted.
The Hardy's book, of course.
Yes.
The book of Dillygaff or what? Is that the book?
He wishes.
Holy fuck.
So Matt gets a chin lock and then, protecting himself and everybody. And then Eddie says, I'm going to hit a Saito suplex as hard as I can here for the double down, which is awesome. I like to imagine the guys that were like top guys at the time just said, I'm just going to wrestle how I'd like to wrestle.
Yeah, I mean, and who's going to be mad at them for it?
Yeah, take Los Guerreros off the show, and we'll just see what happens, I guess, to this show. They're like they're just such a big part of this show.
Whatever, we got the FBI. Fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, they're running 20 angles through these guys. So.
They are this fucking middle of this. Like they're a staple of this show.
Eddie pushes Matt into Crash's book by accident.
Of
course. He runs into it on the apron, and then Eddie goes up and he hits the frog splash, and Los Guerreros get the win, and they retain World's Greatest Tag Team's titles.
Oh, he's got the green tights. He's feeling froggy.
So the Manitou guys attack Los Guerreros after the match, but then they just get thrown out of the ring.
Yeah, I mean, like, they don't get anything back on him because I guess it's Shannon Moore and Crash Holly, so they don't give a fuck.
So then World's Greatest Tag Team comes down here and try to take the titles back, but Los Guerreros end up escaping with them.
Yeah, Chavo and Shelton do a tug-of-war with the tag title, like, between the middle rope from the ring to the floor, and Shelton loses this tug-of-war, and Eddie then just hits Charlie Haas with the belt and bumps him to the floor, too, and Los Guerreros bail, and Team Angle's flipping out in the ring, and Charlie Haas gets close to the rope, and he says, I'm gonna kill you!
So we go backstage. Josh Matthews catches up with Stephanie McMahon before she goes into Mr. America's locker room.
This dude has his own locker room already.
Well, Stephanie says she signed Mr. America sight unseen. And he is going to be the next big star on the show, which is fucking, yeah, dude, insane.
Dude, she said she beat Eric Bischoff to it. So like she just didn't even care.
That's the only part that I was like, okay, I could buy this, that like she just wanted to beat Bischoff to signing a new prospect. But like, sight unseen.
Yeah, Eric like cheesed her into signing a WWE ID'd Mr. America.
Gave Hulk Hogan the WID.
Holy shit. Terry Bollea. Finisher leg drop. Yeah, dude. Josh Matthews came up to her and said, hey, Stephanie, I'm going to interrupt, but who's Mr. America? Stephanie should have said, you want to blow this fucking angle? Are you fucking kidding me? What's wrong with you, freak?
It would have been funny if this angle was done like the American Dad skit where he goes to the clown school And then he said, yeah, this clown instructor is like one of the toughest, like hardest. It's Roger, isn't it? All right, boys. He just crashes through the door.
Yeah.
God, the funniest shit is he just did it like that.
It's Hogan, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Hogan, isn't it? Hogan comes out.
No one had the slightest clue that Mr. America might be Hulk Hogan. Like, not even close to an idea.
Funny as hell.
Dude, I hear the name Mr. America, I'm signing him. I don't need to see this guy. Sight unseen, getting a contract.
Yeah,
Ironclad, by the way, also getting an Ironclad contract.
Dude, holy shit, Tony. I can't wait to talk about that shit.
Just slams the door open. Let me tell you something, brother. Holy shit.
Dude, that's just Hulk Hogan, isn't it? Yeah, let me tell you something, dude.
Hey, Josh. So, yeah, she fucking is here to meet Mr. America for the first time here. And then World's Greatest Tag Team walk up, and Shelton says, look out, Sweet Pete, and Josh Matthews. And Charlie Haas says, Los Guerreros, they're the problems. And if we don't get our titles back, Kurt's going to be mad. Steph says, I know you're a tag champs, but you shouldn't let Los Guerreros just take them from you. The Guerreros were in the ring, and therefore tonight, after your match, the Guerreros will be returning your tag titles to you. But there's something I want, because it seems like the Guerreros aren't the only ones that cheat around here. So at Judgment Day, you'll have a rematch against the Guerreros for the tag titles, and the tag titles will be suspended high above the ring because you'll have a ladder match. And they both say, a fucking ladder match? You gotta be kidding me. We just got told to work soft.
I do love that the heels get their shit taken, and then instead of fighting them for it, they just beg to get them back. Please, can we have our belts back?
Yeah, they're shitters.
Yeah, I like that. I also think that Charlie Haas is like a psychopath, so I definitely think they could have like done a lot more with this dude, where he's like legit unhinged.
He's a hothead, crazy.
Like, yeah, I mean, if you ever seen him like just eyes wide open, like he just looks like a psychopath. He could
Scary as shit.
Yeah, he could play a crazy villain in a movie or something. I think they left some shit on the table there for sure.
Yeah, I think they should have him dress up as like random wrestlers.
I think that everyone does that.
That's a good game.
Yeah. So Rey Mysterio has suffered nerve damage from Big Show's assault, says Michael Cole.
That's not so bad.
And then we go to pre-tape, and Rey Mysterio has been embarrassing Big Show for weeks. Some would say that Rey Mysterio was bullying the Big Show.
That is legit the angle, is that Big Show is being bullied by Rey Mysterio. And the bullying, by the way, this is how he bullies him. So 1 week, Rey does, this is awesome. He does the 619 around the ring post and hits Big Show with it. And Big Show stumbles back. Whoa. And falls on his ass. And
did Big Show just fall on his ass?
Is he falling, big fat motherfucker?
Oh my God. Ooh.
And then Big Show chokeslams Tajiri, and Rey taunts Big Show from the apron, so Big Show chases after him, and Rey slides underneath the steel steps and hides under them. Big Show kicks them. He's looking for Rey. He can't find him. Well, Rey is behind him, and he hits him from behind and into the ring post, and Big Show stumbles back, and oh my
Did
God.
Big Show just trip and fall on his ass? What a loser.
So Big Show is mad because he's embarrassed now because he's fallen on his ass 2 weeks in a row. And then at the pay-per-view, Big Show got his revenge by trying to kill Rey Mysterio by slamming him as he is attached to a gurney against the ring post and letting him fall directly on his fucking head.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, it's a legendary moment. I'm sure it's been talked about a lot, but that could have been really, really, really bad.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he just dropped like 8 feet on a gurney straight on his head. Yeah.
It's so crazy looking. I mean, it got it over for me.
Great
spot. That looked cool as fuck. Yeah, sweet
that was
spot.
awesome.
But holy fuck.
So Stephanie steps out of Mr. America's office with a nervous look on her face.
Some concern.
You can hear in the background real far away. What's wrong with her?
What do you think she sees when she goes in? He's got the hood off.
Yeah, he's just sitting there full of Hogan. Stephanie was good, brother.
Yo, it's me. Thanks for the ironclad contract, brother.
Good to see you, dude.
Not supposed to be here, my brother.
I think we should bring in Horace. I think he'll have a run too.
I think we need a Mrs. America, don't you think?
So we get
Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, you got to assume that he was butt ass naked in there. I mean, my next thought is
just a mask.
I would have just had this guy removed from the venue. So Big Show comes out for a little town hall.
Please don't miss that there was an America propaganda video just before this.
Oh, for Mr. America's Coming.
I didn't know that's what I was like, what? I was like, okay, we're just doing a fucking support the troops video.
I thought it was cool. Like a Great American Bash thing, but I was like, I guess they don't bring that back until later.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking it was like Judgment Day, because Judgment Day is coming up. You know, they always used to do the Indies here kind of videos that, you know, like, oh, yeah,
sure.
Okay. But
this was super like, they're like the fighting spirit of America. I said, what? Mr. America is coming. Oh, fuck. And then they set off a big ass bomb and show Mr. America graphic. I said, oh, wow, that's a good fucking segment, dude.
So we get Big Show out here. It shows the footage of Ray being put into the ambulance. Taz says, you don't break the friggin' code in the locker room.
He's standing up for the boys. Dude, I don't know if you saw this, James. I was hoping he did because I knew you'd fucking pop for it. But Big Show's coming out, and they cut to like the commentators for a second, and behind, I think Cole, one fan is doing the Frankenstein walk.
Frankenstein, holy shit.
Frankenstein.
Oh my god.
There's someone with a Rey Mysterio sign that's spelled R-A-Y.
Dude, I mean, that bothered me so much when I saw that. Oh.
Tony, his theme song spells it.
R-E-Y.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And his Tron is also just big letters of Rey Mysterio.
Fucking
that
bitch.
was evil Rey Mysterio.
Oh
yeah, he's coming soon.
This is Dark Rey Mysterio, R-A-Y Mysterio.
He just did the Matrix Minute.
He's in the fucking Rottweilers right now.
So Big Show comes out here, and so the big thing is that Taz says that Big Show broke the code in the locker room.
Which was obviously the unwritten rule of if someone's attached to a gurney, don't swing them at the ring post.
That's the one written on the wall.
Don't try to kill Rey Mysterio.
We all know, brother, you don't try to kill Rey Mysterio.
Did Jerry say, man, this is bullshit.
Big Show with hair, by the way. Interesting cut, I have to say. Jeff Jarrett-esque.
Looking fresh.
Yeah, fresh out the Jarrett fucking handbook, man. Like, give this guy a guitar.
So Big Show says, ever since Rey Mysterio and this Sunday at Backlash, all I keep hearing is, pick on someone your own size, Big Show. Well, here's the newsflash. There is nobody my size.
Dude, I love Big Show wiping his lips with his fingers. This is vintage Big Show promo.
Why does he do that so fucking much? That's like an unmentioned staple of a Big Show promo.
Wiping his lips with the fingers is vintage. He did that here, and I said, it's like home.
It's like Hogan with the stash,
and the lips. Sure.
Yeah, same thing. He's got to do it.
Well, Big Show says tonight, I picked my opponent, and he's at least bigger than Rey Mysterio. Funaki.
Yeah, so Funaki comes out here with his SmackDown gear on. He literally looks like a creative character you would face in like the beginning of a story mode or something.
Yeah, when you first make a creative guy, this is like the default template.
Funaki comes in here and he tries to punch Big Show, and then Big Show just tosses him and chops the shit out of him.
There is a second, though, where Big Show is selling Funaki punches.
Yeah, I mean, he was going straight for the spleen, which is way better than going for the head.
Yeah, that's true.
So Big Show then beels Funaki across the entire ring by his head.
Holy fuck.
They go to the outside. Big Show military presses Funaki and then turns to the announce table.
He looks at Taz. He says, "You got a problem?"
Michael Cole is standing up in this fucking dress shirt.
Holy dude, James. Michael Cole stands up and he's like moving around the announce table. I said, "Is Michael Cole about to fucking fight the Big Show?"
Let Funaki go!
You broke the code. You broke the code. Yeah, Big Show looks at Taz and says, "You got a problem?" And Taz says, "No, man, you're the problem. Your problem is with the locker room." So Big Show turns around and throws Funaki over the top rope press style.
Dude, Big Show breaking GAs. I love this. I love this little angle. TNA did it on an episode we watched recently.
I fuck with the breaking the locker room code story.
Yeah, it makes you look like a complete asshole.
Yeah.
Big Show then goes to get in the ring, but Funaki... Big Show military presses Funaki into the ring over the ropes.
Yes.
And then Big Show goes to get in. Funaki crotches Big Show. And he goes, Funaki goes to the top rope. He's got a wide open. He's got a wide opening here, and he hits a missile drop kick, and Big Show goes, oh. And then Funaki grabs him, and he hits a tornado DDT, and he actually goes down, and he pins him, and he gets a 2.
I could not believe Big Show took this tornado DDT. I swore he was just going to launch him.
Yeah, me too. Like, literally launched him to the floor on the outside. I thought he was going to, like, launch him into the crowd.
Dude,
if this was a Heyman fucking SmackDown, he would have launched him into the crowd.
But he fucking hits a tornado DDT, and it looked good. And it was unbelievable, too. I was like, what the fuck?
Big Show then big boots him and pulls his head up at 2 because he has to win with his new finisher. So Big Show goozles Funaki, lifts him into the air.
It's a creative finisher.
Puts him back down, and then hits a burning lariat.
His online cheese creative finish.
Lift him up, set him down, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, this would have been a perfect way to debut a new move.
I mean, Big Show burning lariat works for me on so many different levels. Like, this is sick.
They must have said, what the fuck, when he got to the back. What are you doing? Hey, this is awesome.
Yeah, dude, wow. You guys do that again. I don't know. You might become the world champion.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he clotheslines the fuck out of him. Like, it's gnarly looking. And
yeah,
he wins.
It was awesome. It's nice to see. I just want to say, it's real nice to actually see for Big Show here, like something new or something different.
Because it's hard to find
his finishes become so calculated.
You see it coming.
Yeah, so it's nice to see Goozled down burning lariat.
That was fucking awesome. He holds him up there forever, too.
Yeah, I mean, he is way up there. So we go backstage. A stagehand named Jason comes in and talks to Stephanie about Vince McMahon.
Yeah, Stephanie's at her desk doom scrolling.
It's all over.
Dude, that's what happens when I see Hulk Hogan too. I just, I got to get something else on my mind.
What do you mean, dude? Why'd you sign me then, brother? Yes, Jason comes in and says, hey, sorry to bother you. You good? You okay? And Steph says, yeah, Jason, I just need a few minutes alone, please. And Jason says, listen, we just got a call from the production office. Your father is on the way to the arena tonight. And Jason leaves, and Stephanie still has that concerned look on her face. I mean, like, I don't like, Vince gives the Iggy to the production team before it's Stephanie.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe he was trying to get up with her and couldn't, or whatever.
Tell my stupid ass daughter I want away.
Jason, tell her.
Call Jason. Hey, Jason. Jason.
Jason.
Jason. Jason. Sean.
So why'd you call me, dude? I'm here.
So we go backstage again here. Big Show is walking. I guess this is the cruiserweight hallway.
Dude, I mean, what is this? Like, who the fuck is hanging out back here like this? This is like a shut your mouth cutscene where there's just random people here.
Big Show's about to get in a limo and put his foot out and then put his foot back in. And
blow up, I see.
It did have that. It did have those vibes, Tony. That's what I was thinking.
Mr. McMahon style. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was like just standing there.
Yeah, this guy's about to die. That's what I was thinking.
Wow, that'd be really embarrassing. Oh no!
Oh,
I thought he was about to die or eat a burrito or sandwich or something.
Yeah, or cry or whatever.
They slow-mo blow up his limo.
He didn't even get there yet. Just blows up and he gets there. Well, that's weird.
Fuck. So yeah, Big Show's walking through backstage, breasts out, staring at Bill DeMott. And then Albert also walks up, breasts out in jeans. And he's
This is the most beast look for a dude. Like, that is so sick. This is my boy. This is actually my team. This is my GOAT tag team right here.
Breast out, Big Show in jeans, breast Albert.
Dude, imagine these two jeaned out like that together, like working over. Like, come on, man. World's greatest tag team. My ass.
Big Show had a jeans run when he first came in, right? Like when he was in the Union.
He had black jeans in 2000, whenever, when he was with
Heyman. That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, A-Train just says, fuck Rey Mysterio. I don't give a fuck.
Dude, yeah, everyone's mad at him because he broke the code. All the people mad at him, of course, are, as I said, Bill DeMott, a referee, Tajiri, Jamie Noble, and Nydia. Yeah, Albert says, show what you did to Rey Mysterio. That was great. Good job. And they do an incredible dap.
I mean, dude. I mean, like, you dap up like that in a pre-tape. You guys are winning the tag belts. Like. This shit meant something to me. Like, A-Train looked crazy, dude.
He did look crazy. I'm surprised they didn't do anything together, honestly.
He said, fuck Bill DeMott. I don't give a fuck. Like, are you serious? You want to go beat up Bill DeMott right now?
Wow. What a great way for them to start that team. If they did that, they just turn around and start annihilating everyone in the hallway.
Yeah, that would have been actually pretty sick.
That would have been fucking awesome. You think Big Show remembers when Albert, like, and Bossman killed his dad?
That ain't no problem. You know, that was water under the boat.
They gassed Big Show in a room? Water under the boat?
Ain't that the truth? So we get the John Cena town hall. John Cena is here to break down what happened at Backlash, thugonomic style.
Listen.
Oh, hell no. Turn the mic off.
Cena says, yo, I had to call the cops after Backlash. My ass got robbed. I'm here to break it down for all y'all, thugonomic style. Man, I got screwed at Backlash, so I'm out here to discuss this. I won that match. It was a miscarriage of justice. Everybody saw it. Brock was tapping to my headlock. Hell, I beat Brock like the Mets beat the Red Sox.
Dude, come on, man.
I had him busted wide open, exposing all his weak spots. All he had on me was a few friggin' cheap shots, and everybody saw, man, the ref was my downfall. He was missing calls, like Bill Buckner misses ground balls. Boo. Fucking piece
Son
of
of
shit.
a bitch.
Not only did I beat Brock, I made him quit. I got no respect from that piece of... And the crowd yells shit, of course. But then a fucking crazy theme song plays, and I'm like, oh, okay. I thought it was Paul London at first, because I thought he used this song as well, but little did I know, Brian Kendrick is here, and he's got a fucking blue... what do you call this? Tracksuit. That's a good way to put it.
It looks like Humpty Dumpty, you know?
Holy shit, no.
He's the dude from Malibu's Most Wanted.
Wow.
So is John Cena.
Which is John Cena, yeah. He has a big-ass clock, Flavor Flav style. And Spanky says, yo, 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 the name is Spanky McBarrel Scraping's dog, but you can call me Spanky. The crowd pops for that. They like Spanky. And Spanky is here to do his own rap about Backlash. Spanky says, I came up with a rap, and then I need a beat. So Cena, of course, the beatman, he walks over to the ropes and he points at referee Brian Hebner, who's hanging out at ringside, and he says, hey, yo, white boy, come here.
I think he's talking to you.
Yeah, you punk. Yeah. And he hands him a mic, and he says, give me a beat. And then referee Brian Hebner gives him a beat, like a great beat. He's beatboxing for real.
So they definitely found out that Baby Hebner could do beatboxing, and they wrote this segment.
And wrote an angle out of it. Yes, dude,
Yeah.
it's definitely what happened. Which is, I mean, it's awesome, because the crowd was loving this shit. And Taz is dying laughing. And Spanky says, yo, John Cena, your match at Backlash might have put you on the map. What you telling these people? It ain't nothing but crap. You must be blind, dog. You can't see this clock. But I've seen it, and they've seen it. You got beat by Brock. But now I'm going to show you what I'm all about, but I'm going to need all my homies to help me out. Just wave your hands in the air. Everyone starts waving their hands. Taz says, I don't like waving. He says, if you hate New York and you're down with Manchester, say, oh yeah. And Cole yells, oh yeah. I'm surprised Taz didn't punch him in the head. And Cena's getting fucking pissed. He takes off his jersey, and Spank says, whoa, whoa, whoa. When I say Cena, you say sucks. I mean, the crowd is like super into Spanky here. I mean, they're also super into fucking with Cena, obviously.
Yeah, right.
And then Spanky then starts using Cena's head as a record to scratch, and Brian Hebner is making the sounds for it.
That was funny as shit. What the hell?
I mean, this is awesome. I don't remember this segment at all. And Spanky says, yo, bro, Spanky out. And cha-cha-cha-cha.
He was going nuts on his head.
He was.
He said, wow, you're really good at that. I'm just going to do it one more time.
It's taped, whatever. Cut out much of you want it. Well, Cena attacks him. He clotheslines the fuck out of him, rips his tracksuit off, and then hits him with the FU.
Is this the first time they ever named it?
So Taz says it, and Cole like sells it like he hadn't heard that before. So I think Cena said it in a promo, and this might be like the first on TV, if not like they just said it at Backlash.
I think he just did that back. Yeah, because remember the Cena cuts that promo? Yours the F5, mine's the FU.
Yeah. So like it's Cole wasn't paying attention at the pay-per-view, I guess.
Sure. Taz says, it's like the F5, brother, but it's the FU. You get it?
No.
Yeah, we get it.
Oh, all right.
All right. You son of a bitch.
Fucking motherfucker, I hate this show. Lobster sauce.
So we go backstage. The FBI is back here shooting dice with a stagehand.
That is awesome.
That's a fan or something, isn't it? I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was a stagehand, yeah.
Yeah, it could be both. Just a mark working for WWE.
Yeah, that's fair. As Chuck Palumbo tells him, he says, come on, man, double or nothing. And the guy says, listen, I'm tapped out, brother. You guys are tough. And then Damian Stone says, you're right, we are tough. Ask The Undertaker. Oh, sorry, it's Nunzio. I apologize.
Oh, yeah.
Nunzio says, how about that Nathan Jones? And Chuck says, forget about it.
How many dudes are they feuding with here?
Dude, the whole fucking company. Yeah, like he says they shattered Nathan Jones' ankle. And the stagehand says, hey, before you go, can you guys sign my WWE yearbook? And Chuck says, all right, give this guy a C note and I'll sign it for you. And the guy says, I don't got nothing. Chuck says, well, get out of here. And thankfully, Johnny Stamboli, the voice of reason, comes in and he says, enough of these skadooshas. Let's take care of it. I fuck with that. I fuck with every iteration of the FBI. I'll be honest with you.
It's just a home run gimmick.
Yeah, and like I love that fucking little Guido is in all of them, or Johnny Stamboli.
I mean, he's the glue. He holds it together for sure.
The Gaba glue.
So we have Chris Benoit versus Johnny Stamboli. I guess there either is a feud between Johnny Stamboli and Chris Benoit, or there is now.
Well, they got to take care of him. I don't know why they have to take care of him, but money.
Shut up, your face.
Forget about it.
So Benoit starts the match by selling the FBI on the outside, which I thought was super funny.
He's afraid of them, of course.
He's afraid of them because they've taken out the Undertaker. They've taken out Nathan Jones.
More importantly, Nathan Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is a real deal team here. Stamboli rushes him, but Benoit gets the upper hand and starts chopping the shit out of him.
He lights him up immediately.
Benoit goes to the outside and bumps Chuck Palumbo. Fuck you.
Dude, Benoit got whipped to the ropes by Johnny Stamboli. He slides to the floor and punches Chuck Palumbo in the head. And Taz says, oh, his stogie went flying, bro.
he finds it, too. Benoit is fucking just targeting Palumbo. It feels like he goes out of the ring again and bumps him near the announce table.
Ribbing him.
It feels like a video game where you're trying to win a match where you know someone's going to interfere, so you have to take him out at the right times.
That's just me. That's just me playing Showcase. Anytime there's a manager, I'm going outside just to fight the manager for fun.
So Stamboli takes over from here from the distraction, and FBI chokes Benoit out in the corner. Benoit then starts his comeback by hitting Stamboli as hard as he can in the back, to the point where Taz was like, "Damn." Benoit
listen, as you said, James, I mean, not everyone's taking that directive of taking it easy. Benoit's beating the shit out of you, man.
So Benoit hits a German suplex and bumps Chuck Palumbo again. And Benoit gets up and he hits the diving headbutt, but Stamboli rolls away. Then Nunzio gets in with a chair, but Rhino is here and he gores Nunzio.
Dude, I swore this was Rhino attacking Benoit.
Yeah, I mean, he just hates Nunzio.
He's got a lot of Damian Stone heat from back in the day.
So Rhino and Benoit stand tall in the ring, and then the ref says, "Hey, I'm making this a tag team match."
Yeah, dude, he says, "Hey, stand back." And I'm like, whoa, stand back? What the fuck? I thought he was about to like DQ everybody or throw Rhino and the boys out. But no, he goes to Tony Chimel and says, "This is going to be a tag match."
I'm making this a tag match.
You can just do that?
Damn, all right. You're booking the show, I guess. I got you down here.
Well, Stephanie's busy looking at naked Mr. America.
He's on ECWWrestling.com. See what's popping.
Trying to get some ideas for a good card.
WWFparties.com looks kind of crazy. So Rhino and Chris Benoit versus Chuck Palumbo and Johnny Stamboli is your new match, I guess.
Yeah, Chuck Palumbo in slacks and a beater.
Yeah, he did. He had the stogie like up to this point. Like even after he got bumped, he still had the stogie. That shit was funny.
Forget about it.
We come back from commercial to this new match and Rhino taunting the FBI.
Dude, yeah, gabagool hands.
And then randomly, this is where it happens, by the way. The SmackDown crowd track goes mono for a second. and you can hear, like, it goes mono left and mono right. So like you can hear the in your left ear you can hear the track that's always like cheering. And then you can hear the real track in your right ear.
Wow.
For like 20 seconds.
Okay, dude, I probably did hear that, but like I'm just used to my headphones fucking up sometimes, so I probably just thought that was me, and I probably just started fucking with my headset.
Oh, sure, yeah. The ref is trying to get Benoit out of the ring, but Chuck Palumbo comes in and whacks Rhino with a super kick.
We've saw that video, right, where they showed FBI like montage of them whacking dudes.
Yeah, they do whack dudes.
That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's what they do, you know.
That's embarrassing.
Stamboli gets a 2 off of that, and they take over on Rhino in the corner. Rhino hits the old spine buster for the double down hot tag.
I mean, he fucking spine busters the shit out. He's got a good spine buster. Nunzio, by the way, is just dead on the floor, like for most of this match, still selling the gore from earlier.
Yeah, Rhino has his spine buster. He picks him up, like holds around their ass, and then boom.
Yeah, that's cool.
Benoit comes in and knocks everyone down and goes for the 3 Germans, but Chuck Palumbo grabs the ropes. Benoit transitions into a high stack on Palumbo instead, but Rhino gores Stamboli into the ref by accident, or his leg, I guess.
Okay, is that what happened?
Yes, that was right.
Okay, that makes more sense, because I was like, the referee is at a 2 count on this Benoit pin. Rhino just does a gore and the referee says, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Whoa, I love this move.
Yeah, like, he's just distracted by that all of a sudden. I was like, well, hey, keep pinning. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, so he high stacks him. Rhino gores him. He hits his leg, which causes the ref to turn around, which breaks the count.
Right.
Nunzio then rolls the pin over, and Chuck Palumbo pins Benoit in the most fucked up way I've ever seen a pin ever done.
I've never seen a pin like this ever in my life. Like, I don't even know how to describe this.
Head scissors pin.
It's like the closest thing I can think is there's like a move in like the SVR games that Rey Mysterio does, and it's a fucked up pin where he's kind of sitting on you. And
dude, he legit just has a head scissors in on the ground.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. And like I
guess
confused.
Technically though, like shoulders were down, he was on top.
He's on top of him. Yeah, I guess
I don't know. He was on top of him at some point. And then
I don't know if the whole time.
Yeah, but FBI wins, you know. What you gonna do? So we go backstage. Stephanie is backstage trying to call Vince. Maybe get a big spaghetti sandwich at the hotel.
Can you bring me a spaghetti sandwich?
Yeah, she's trying to get him on the phone, saying, you know, you could just, the show's fine. You just go to the hotel, meet there for dinner.
The show is not fine.
The show is fucking. I mean, someone.
Chuck Palumbo just pinned Chris Benoit in head scissors. The show's fucked. Help!
Dad, Big Show just did a burning lariat. I mean, you gotta maybe fucking go check this out.
Yeah, I mean, this shit's clean as hell.
Dude, the ref just turned the
jeans.
The ref turned the match into a tag match. It's fine. He's booking matches. I'm out here worried about Hulk Hogan. I don't know. It's fine.
Yeah, so don't show up. But who does show up is Brock Lesnar. He's in a big ass Jeep. Brock is there, and Steph says, you're supposed to, even though you're the undisputed champion, you have the night off. Why are you here? What kind of show are you running here, Steph?
He has the night off a lot. I feel like he always has the night off. I feel like anytime we watch this dude, you're not supposed to be here.
They just never
What the hell?
Well, Brock does say, I got something I got to do tonight. And he walks into the building. He's got some plans.
You cannot disrespect Tajiri on my watch.
That's breaking locker room code. What did Taz say, Tony?
Taz says, Pain just arrived, Cole.
Of course.
You know,
Dude, super added in, Tony. Like, yeah, that was funny. So Brock Lesnar Town Hall, he is a huge baby face here.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't know
Here Comes the Pain Definitive, this is a little shirt, one of the little shirts he's got on.
Oh,
the Fury F5
that
shirt.
Is true. That is a good shirt.
Yeah, it's cool.
And so Brock comes out, undisputed title with the shirt, as James said, and the crowd is chanting Brock, which also felt weird. I feel like if I hear a chant from him, it's Lesnar, not Brock.
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm trying to think of like
Lesnar.
I never hear people
but yeah,
chant.
I guess they do. They
maybe
really?
Yeah.
I guess in modern day they chant Suplex City. That's like the Brock chant.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like if they ever did, it would have been Lesnar, not Brock. Brock.
Brock. It's like Joe.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Brock,
that's actually.
Brock.
Wait, that's way cooler now.
Would have been Brock.
Well, Brock says, last Sunday, I went through one hell of a match with Cena. Cena was out here shitting on this match, and Brock says, I like this match. Good job, John. Give me a good fight. Guess.
Yeah, well, I think Bill Buckner sucks.
Fuck the Red Sox. Brock is not only late, had the night off, but he also hasn't been keeping up with the show thus far.
Cannot blame him. Cannot blame him.
Brock says, I'm not here to talk about that, though. There's something else that happened that night that really disturbs me. And you see, I came out here tonight, and I'm looking for another fight. Big Show! That's right, Big Show. I came out here looking for a fight with you. What you did to Rey Mysterio Backlash, gutless. That's what I call it, gutless. So
I love that the locker room is standing up for Rey Mysterio in a way.
I actually like that.
I do like that. It is fucking hilarious that it's Brock Lesnar.
That is weird.
Big baby face standing up for Rey Mysterio.
It's so weird.
Give it 6 months, he's going to be tossing Rey Mysterio off a cliff.
He probably already has.
Yeah, but there's the code. You don't break the wrestler's code.
I mean, Brock wouldn't do that at the very least.
Dude, yeah, Brock, yes. Brock would not do that.
He follows all the rules, never does anything bad.
I mean, he's like the Ring of Honor. This fucking guy. So Brock says, I gotta ask you, Show, why? Why, Big Show?
Wait, what the hell?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry about that. Wrong show.
It just takes over.
You ruined the show. Did it make you feel better, Show? Did it make you feel like a bigger giant? Or was it you realized that Rey Mysterio had a bigger heart than you? You want to bully somebody, Big Show? Why don't you bring your big, giant, slobbery ass down to the ring and try to bully Brock Lesnar? That's right, Show. Bring your big, giant ass down here. That's probably what Big Show goes on. Hey. Well, Big Show is out here and he says, Rey Mysterio.
Dude, hold on. Big Show comes out here, and the way that they shoot this shot here, he looks fucking insane, man.
His face is like nuts.
Yeah, dude. Like they got like a backup shot here of him. Brock Lesnar, no shirt on now, by the way. Big Show just looking insane with the mic, and he pulls the mic up to his face. He says, I'm hungry.
I'm embarrassed.
Anybody got a sandwich?
I'm not slobbery.
I'm slobbering on sandwiches. Dude, yeah, the uplight on Big Show on the stage is so weird. Just a big light shining at his chins.
This shit is funny as fuck looking. Holy shit.
Well, Big Show says that Ray got what he had coming to him, and you're going to get it too. I'll beat your ass just like I did Survivor Series, and I'm not stepping into that ring until you put the WWE Championship on the line. And Brock says, you want my title, Show? You come and get it.
I already beat you for this. Didn't we already do this angle?
Yeah, Brock says, come and get it. And Tess says, Doho! Show gives him a real angry look. Lips like just super downward spiral. And he says, you know what, my friend, you're on. And Cole says, oh yeah, here we go. And Show says, but not tonight. Boo. That's my favorite heel thing ever, I think. Like, just like the cheapest, like next to, you know, your sports team sucks. Just giving the crowd something and then saying, but not tonight is like, I love that.
Dude, that is awesome. That's what Hollywood Rock did a lot when he was.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but not right now.
That, dude, okay. Hollywood Rock's delivery on that shit was always just unbelievable.
I know.
Yeah. And when he said that Hurricane was shoving chicken McNuggets in his ass. The Hamburglar. Did somebody say hamburger? Oh my God.
Chicken McNuggets.
So Mr. America's coming tonight.
Yeah, propaganda video. It's a different one though.
Yeah, we get Team Angle versus Aaron Stevens and John Walters.
Wow. What the hell?
I couldn't believe my eyes.
John Walters? How the hell did he even... There's scout... He's ID'd? Well, Taz, by the way, to put over John Walters, says, John Walters? He's related to Barbara.
Hey, fuck you, man.
I think Cole says no.
Yeah, he does. He said no.
So we start the match off here. Charlie Haas takes down Aaron Stevens, and then it cuts to a close-up of a Kurt Angle painting they brought to the ring.
That's their thing. It has the gold medals on it as well.
So Haas and Benjamin do the tag move. We just fucking watched someone fuck up on Survivor Series.
It was the fucking
balls to the back, balls to the ass. Really,
dude, this was a cock up his butt.
Shit is nuts. Really,
I mean, he just
literally
got whacked.
Nuts. Yeah,
that man was whacked. Oh, dude. So John Walters then takes the finish, which is an atomic drop into the leg lariat, as Taz calls it, from Shelton Benjamin.
Is that their finish? Do they have a real finish?
A jackknife pin from us. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Why can't I remember either?
Most of the time they were heels and
Just
not
one with,
really.
Yeah, one with some bullshit here.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole match was them fucking making fun of John Walters' name, and he kept calling him Eric Stevens, who was a different guy.
Yeah, that's another guy actually.
But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing like James was saying to write home about. Manhattan drop super kick combo. I have really no recollection of that move, so I imagine it got lost in history.
So Charlie Haas grabs the mic, and this could have gone either way, but he grabs the mic and says, Stephanie, you got to give us the titles back, please.
Those girls come out with the tag titles, and Eddie gets in the ring with both belts. And Chavo, okay, was he? I thought he was untying his boots here. What was he hiding the gimmicks?
Maybe taking the gold medals, right?
Yeah,
like
maybe.
Oh,
sure, okay.
Gold medals. His shit was untied, and he just had to tie it.
And they kept it on camera.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking guy. So Eddie's in the ring. Chavo gets in the ring with him as well. And Eddie says, Charlie and Shelton, Orale, vato locos. Me and Chavito just came here to tell you that what we did was wrong. Look, bro, we feel really bad about this. Chavito, we're sorry. We're sorry, man. We're gonna make a promise to you in the sense that we promise to never steal anything of yours again. And it's true. It's true. I said, oh shit. He said, here you go. So they placed the tag titles on the mat, and Team Angle grabbed the tag titles, and then Kurt Angle's music hits, and they just start celebrating like they just won the titles, which was fucking awesome. I love that. And Eddie and Chavo just leave, and I was like, oh, okay, this is not right, because Eddie still has a mic, and I don't trust this shit at all. So Charlie says, cut our fucking music, Shane Douglas. I hate you, bitch. He says, Los Guerreros, take a good look at these titles, because you'll never wear them again. And you see, we're going to beat you in the ladder match, just like we beat you at Backlash, because we are the WWE Tag Team Champions. And Chavo grabs a mic from Eddie, and they're still on the ramp. And Chavo says, you may be the tag champs, but I'll tell you something I bet you didn't know. Uncle Eddie and I are Olympic gold medalists. Eddie says, we are, Holmes. See? And Chavo pulls 2 gold medals out of his ass. And they both have them. And Shelton's laughing in the ring. He's not selling this at all. And Charlie's pointing at him, and he says, what the fuck? Hey, they stole the fucking medals, which were just on the Kurt Angle picture. I don't know why that fucking was.
Yeah, what a dumb decision.
Yeah, what the
hell? I love
that
Chavo bit it to make sure it was real.
Well, you want to make sure it tasted like his ass.
And it did. So we go backstage. Tori Wilson is stretching, and Sable comes up and touches her crazy on the shoulder. Hello.
Is this before or after they did the Playboy thing?
That I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure the timeline.
I'm gonna look up Tori Wilson Sable Playboy real quick and just get a quick answer.
Can you share your screen with me quick?
Oh yeah. No,
make sure you put on 60 FPS.
Like for the pictures. Oh, their Playboy is March 04. March 04. So we're
cool.
a bit so they're building to it starting here in May 03.
Get the build started, so there's
of course
some angle here. So Tori just says, get the fuck off me, man.
Dude,
Lord,
get your hands off me. Sable's this nice attitude. I was wondering if you're ready for our match, and Tori says, I don't know what you're up to, Sable. I don't know what you had to do with Nitty and Dawn Marie attacking me last week, but I sure as hell don't appreciate you lying to my friend Stacy about what happened with Test and I at Backlash.
Holy fuck, that was the most video game ass line. She read that straight off the sheet.
Dude, and it was a lot for me to consume, James. I'm like, whoa, what a big, you just told me the whole angle. All right,
I am not happy about you lying to my friend Stacy Keebler.
About what happened at Backlash with Test and I, Sable.
Yeah, there's a time machine back here. You want to go in that?
I don't trust you, and I don't want to tag with you. And Sable says, Tori, I don't know why Stephanie made this match, but like it or not, we're partners. We could be great partners. What do you mean by that?
There's no title. There's no tag titles.
We could be really good, like tag champions on SmackDown.
But there's nothing. I don't really understand the angle, but keep going.
As long as you're willing to play with me.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know.
Like playing for the same team?
Wow, that's exactly what I meant.
Oh, yeah. No, I had that down. I got to get out of here, though. You know, we got a match later. So.
Yeah, we're going to be great partners.
No, I hear you. We got to get out of here, though. We're next.
All right, Woo! I'll see you. Yeah, she walks away yelling more shit.
So Dawn Marie and Nydia versus Tori Wilson and Sable. Jamie Noble, of course, brings out Dawn Marie and Nydia.
Of course, he's not on to leave his Nydia. Goddamn.
Tori Wilson comes out here, Tron Insane, just a crazy shot of her ass bent over, taking her pants off.
With the tiniest just fucking G-string of all time. I mean
this was in the video game, by the way.
It was in, yeah, and you could preview it.
Which is
not that I know.
Crazy. Yeah. PS2 was a nuts era. Sable comes out and just, she is such a smoke show at this point, man. Like, really, she is. Yeah. This is like my favorite Sable look, I think. I think she looked like just unbelievable here.
I think I agree.
The early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Nydia and Dawn Marie attack Tori to start, and Sable makes the save, and Nydia is up on Tori here before Tori hits a neck breaker and gets a 2 count.
Come on, this is a good match.
Yeah, I'm reading it.
Do you know the story?
I'm watching a friggin' match.
You know, Sable made up a story about Tori kissing Tess, right? You know that? Tess kissed Tori.
Yes, lying about her friend Stacy Keebler.
That was a Backlash. They did that.
Yeah, I had that down Backlash. Here. Now I get it. I get Tess, it now. Yeah, thank you.
Tess says, well, I wish people would start kissing now. What? Oh, all right.
All right.
We got it.
So Tori was going for the 10 punches in the corner before getting cut off. A true babyface worker. Nydia holds Tori in position. By the way, just takes forever to get her down here for this.
She's, trying her best. She drags her in the corner. And by the corner, it's like she's almost touching the ring post.
Yeah. And she sets her up, and then Dawn Marie hits a Vader bomb out of nowhere.
From the apron?
Yeah, just wide open, just goes for it.
And lands on her knees entirely, but she hits it.
Nydia takes 20 minutes to get Tori to position. And Dawn Marie said, I gotta let it fly.
That's her move, the Vader bomb. Don't you remember?
Dawn Marie, yeah. Then she goes for another Vader bomb. But this time Tori moves and goes to tag Sable. But Sable bends down and looks at her. And commentary is trying to figure out what exactly is going on because she's not backing away from the tag. She's kind of looking at her.
Well, she's trying to see if they play for the same team.
And it looks like they don't. Sable watches Tori as she's yelling, and then she walks back and leaves.
Well, she goes to the ramp at least. She's still here.
So Nydia then hits a catapult into a straight up vertical single leg Boston crab.
Okay, I was super excited about this at first because I was like, wow, slingshot into a submission? That's kind of sick. And I'm like, wow, single leg. But they show the fucking floor shot of it, and she's just...
I've never seen a single leg straight up vertical the long way. Single leg crab the long way. Oh, man. It was fine, and then... Why they cut to the roamer, man? That was fucking production.
I know. They could have just kept it. They could have kept it on the back shot because Tori taps out and they show it. Just stay on that. I can't see what's going on.
Straight up, long way, single leg crab. Gotta love the innovation there. So we go backstage. I'm sorry. We go backstage. Stephanie McMahon is leaving a voicemail for Vince when the limo pulls up.
She's still outside. Has she been outside this whole time? She's just not watching the show?
It looks cold.
It's fucking cold as shit,
Like
man.
her hair, yeah, is just going
Windy.
everywhere. I was like, wow, it must be fucked up out there.
She says, "Hey, Dad, it's me." Who is that? Shane. She says, "You must have got my messages because the show's almost over and you're not here yet." Ah, this show sucks. I just stopped for a drink. The spaghetti sandwich you mentioned sounded pretty good. I just thought I'd do that.
I did what you said. I ordered fucking 3 spaghetti sandwiches. You never showed up, so I ate them all. And now I'm on the way there.
I'll see you in a minute, Shane.
Get the toilet ready.
Shane.
She says, "I'll have someone order the usual and meet you at the hotel." Oh, I already got that.
Yeah, I got all yours.
Comes with like a marinara mustache and just ready.
I was hungry.
That shit costs $95.
They slowed it. I was hungry.
I charged it to your room, though, Stephanie. Oh, that's okay. I didn't have money for the incidentals either. So.
Why are we staying in the same room?
So Vince shows
It's cold out here. You've been standing here all night.
How's the show? I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been watching it. You haven't been watching it.
I've been trying to call you. Yes, fine, I'm sure.
Steph says, as far as Mr. America goes, I signed him sight unseen. I beat out Eric Bischoff. Yeah, I know. And I never met him until tonight. And Vince says, I heard he's like 7 foot tall. Steph
That's
says,
the
well,
big
not
show,
quite.
Dad.
Is he on the show? I don't know. I haven't been watching. What? Stephanie says he's tall, but really you need to wait. And Vince says, oh, no, I need to meet him. I'm proud of you. Way to go, Steph. He leaves.
So then we head into the main event of the evening, Piper's Pit.
So Piper comes out with Sean O'Hare. Sean O'Hare's in a big-ass jacket. Yeah, I mean, I like Sean O'Hare a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to dislike. It's not like we saw too much, he didn't get to do too much.
No, not at all. And from what I understand, they put Piper with him because Sean O'Hare was bad at live promos.
Yes, that's what I heard too.
So Piper says, yeah. Cut off the music. He says, let us get right down to business. Number one, last week on Raw, I heard Chris Jericho say that Roddy Piper was fat. I'm like, what?
Hey.
I have seen Chris Jericho wrestle. I have seen Chris Jericho talk, and I've seen him sing. So I'll make you a deal. When I lose weight, I'll call you Jericho. And when you get some talent, you call me.
Oh, my.
So Piper says, now speaking of real talent, I want you to know right now that I picked that coconuts out of my head. And the man, the new millennium, the man that needs to be rewarded, the man that beat Rikishi. That's his fucking claim to fame.
That's what he says. He goes, Sean O'Hare's the guy that beat Rikishi.
None other than Sean O'Hare. You are the man. Anyway, let's get back to business. Just had to put him over for a second. We have somebody I actually am quite excited to meet, a newcomer. Heard all about this guy. So without further ado, to debut, I would like you to now warmly welcome Mr. America. Dude,
oh my God. That was so funny. He comes out to the Hogan thing and Roddy immediately goes, what the fuck?
Hey. He's staring at this.
When it comes crashing down and it hurts us. No!
Mr. America comes out and Taz says, what the hell?
Roddy Piper's fucking losing it in the ring.
Roddy Piper's breaking chairs in the
This
ring.
can't be Hulk Hogan. Sean O'Hare's fucking half naked now.
He's got something to do.
He was fully clothed a second ago.
He had to jack it off. You gotta whack him. Mr. America comes out. He does, oddly enough, all of Hulk Hogan's taunts, and then he looks at the crowd and puts his finger to her lips to tell him to be quiet, and then continues to do Hulk Hogan's taunts. And then he gets in the ring and rips off his shirt, and Roddy Piper is screaming into the mic now, no! Cole says, oh, wow, Mr. America has spent some time in the gym. He's got some thunder lips.
All right.
So I looked at, I was like, okay, maybe just this whole time I didn't know that Thunder Lips was like a bodybuilder term. This is not a real thing. What the fuck is Michael Cole talking about?
Thunder Lips was the role.
Like, I don't. But like, how the fuck does that make it? He's got Thunder Lips where?
He's got pussy lips right now. I see him.
You get that from the gym?
Yeah, you work out too much.
From working out, yeah. Of course.
What the fuck? So they start chanting Hogan for some reason in Mr. America. I'm not sure what's going on here. And Piper says, all right, everybody out of the pool. This is America, home of the brave, land of the free, but it's not the country of stupidity. You are not Mr. America. You are simply Hulk Hogan. And Mr. America puts his lips together, very surprised. He's got a Fu Manchu under there, oddly enough. So Mr. America has a mic now. And he says, well, let me tell you something, brother.
Oh, hell no.
And a huge fucking pop for this. And Mr. America says, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, dude. I'm gonna let you off with a warning just once, but if you ever badmouth this country of America, dude, I'll be more than happy, brother, to kick your ass from sea to shining sea, dude.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
Piper's fucking losing his mind.
That is unbelievable.
Mr. America says, because I am freedom, I am justice, and I am liberty for all. USA chants
yeah,
now.
USA. Yeah. Sea to shining sea ass kicking is nuts.
How have I not heard that before?
Yeah, that is nuts.
So Mr. America says, and Piper, I stand for everything that makes this country the greatest country in the world today, brother. But Piper, there is one thing I'm not. I am not Hulk Hogan, brother. And Piper
or
yells,
am I, dude?
Or maybe I am. Piper yells, baloney! And then Vince McMahon's music hits. And Vince comes out, and this is the most angry man I've ever seen in my life. He is so fucking pissed. And he storms down to the ring.
He's stepping him. He is hard stepping into this ring.
Dude, big stomps, yeah. And he grabs the mic from Piper and he says, how dare you? How dare you, Hogan? I suspended you indefinitely. I ordered you to go home. And stay at home for the duration of your contract, Hogan. You want to step in my ring on my show that my daughter's not watching? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do about it, Hogan. You're going to go back home. But this time, you're going home courtesy of Vince McMahon with your very own American institution with you. I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what this means. And what that means is, thank you for explaining. With a big, fat lawsuit, Hogan. You breached your contract, brother.
That's the most wrestling thing ever. And just in case you guys didn't understand.
Oh, I didn't. That's good. Well, Mr. America's not going to go down without a fight. And Mr. America says, well, you know something, Vince McMahon. It sounds like Hulk Hogan gave you a serious case of brain damage when he kicked your ass at WrestleMania. I am not Hulk Hogan, brother. I am Mr. America. And just like all of these American maniacs, and he fucking points to the crowd, and USA chants crazy. And Vince says, all right. Cut the crap, Hogan. You're insulting my intelligence, and that's one thing I won't stand for. And
holy fucking shit. Vince McMahon saying you're insulting my intelligence and I won't stand for that is nuts.
If you'd like me to explain what that means, I'll further divulge. Wait a minute. No. You're right. You're not Hulk Hogan. You are Mr. America. That's right. So, I'm sure that Mr. America has just signed a contract here. And I'm the chairman of the World Wrestling Federation. So then, Mr. America, read my lips. You're fired. Get out of here, Hogan. Get out of here, Hogan.
You want a job starting now? You're fired.
Which is like, all right, okay. I was like, oh, how are they fucking going to get out of that? Why wouldn't he be fired? This makes sense. So Mr. America looks around and he says, I'm not going anywhere, brother. Because, dude, I didn't sign with you. I signed with Stephanie McMahon. Oh, we're not doing this shit again.
That stinky, stupid contract, brother, didn't say Vince McMahon.
Oh, hell no. I signed with Stephanie McMahon an ironclad contract that says Mr. America can't be fired or suspended. So I'm here to stay, brother. Dude, and there's not a damn thing you could do about it.
This guy must have been sold like an incredible amount to Stephanie. Like Eric Bischoff must have tricked her as crazy or something. Like,
yeah, like what the fuck? Like what could he possibly have said, though?
This is 05 AJ Styles. She said,
"Oh shit,
lock him down. Get the ironclad contract."
Yeah, like what the fuck? That's nuts. Vince says, "All right, I'll tell you what we're gonna do then, Hogan. I'm gonna prove it right here that you're Hulk Hogan. I'm gonna rip that mask right off your face, or maybe I should say, we're gonna rip that mask off your face." And Mr. America gets surrounded by Roddy Piper, Sean O'Hare naked, and Vince McMahon. And Mr. America tries to reason with him. He says, "Wait a minute, brothers. Just wait a minute, brothers. Don't do something stupid. Let me ask you something first. One question, dude, that's never been asked. What you gonna do when the 24-inch Patriots run wild on you?" And then he fucking hits the axe bomber on Roddy Piper. And Sean O'Hare attacks him from behind. Vince takes his jacket off as Sean O'Hare holds him. Mr. America low blows Sean O'Hare, punches Vince in the head, and leaves the ring. And I said, "Oh, that was a fucking funny way to have that end." And then all of a sudden, bombs are going off.
Vince McMahon, get down!
Dude, Roddy Piper jumps on top of Vince like he's getting bombed. There is now confetti raining down from the ceiling. And it doesn't sound like pyro. It legit sounds like poof, poof, like explosions. Yeah. Confetti is engulfing the building. It's like in fucking SVR when you win a title and like the fucking... you can't see shit anymore.
Sure.
It's fucked up here. And Mr. America is on the ramp waving the American flag.
Where'd you get that?
Where did that fucking come from? And Taz is now singing "God Bless America" very loud. Hogan puts the flag in the front of his gear cock style and poses. And that's how the show ends.
Crazy. Wow.
This is fucking crazy, man. I don't know how long Mr. America lasts for, but like, what a debut.
Yeah, I mean, debut, we get the lie detector segment out of this.
Yeah.
I mean, Hogan.
Zach Gowen we get out of this.
People wanted Hogan at this era, you know? Like,
they did.
Yeah, they definitely did. And like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty nuts thinking about it. He was not over he was not over, and then he was hugely over. Like, he was more over than the NWO.
I know. I think the steez he got off the Rock match, like, brought it back.
Yes, I agree. Because they replayed that a lot. I mean, it made him look like the biggest star in the world.
I know. It was cool as fuck.
Oh, it was unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, like, genuinely unbelievable moment. Like, what are the odds that like pops off like that?
Okay, I will be nitpicky annoying here. Why could Vince have not just done the same thing he was doing to Hogan in the first place? Just had him stay home.
Can't because Stephanie has
Stephanie's thing.
But like, she's still cool with her dad here.
Yeah, but she's a big Patriot maniac.
Oh.
Look, dude, you don't pay someone $55 million and have them sit at home.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fucking stupid, huh?
I think so.
But yeah, man, a strange era of SmackDown. I think this definitely still gets lumped into people's thoughts of like SmackDown 6 still is a thing.
Oh yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I think
just
so
because
too.
the fist and the presentation and
yeah, that's what I was saying.
This.
Like the branding's still like the exact same, so like it does get lumped into it. This is definitely a different era of SmackDown though, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, fucking Mr. America, brother.
Good and bad, different era of SmackDown for sure. Just
course,
a completely different show in its presentation. Pieces might look the same, but completely different in its presentation, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that is it for WWE SmackDown May 1st, 2003, and that is it for our show.